How y'all doing? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. I decided to come live because I honestly do not have the energy to reply to a lot of comments. And hold on. Oh goodness. And I saw some comments. So I'm gonna address them. Really probably should not. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and then I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Lord have mercy. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say and gonna get off here. So I'm laying in the bed, y'all. I'm checking out these little comments, and I see the first person comment, and I don't know who this person is. I know they're not a supporter of Kimmies World, so I'm still trying to figure out why would you be on here if you're not supporting me? You're gonna get on my platform and call me messy? Messy? I ain't never been messy. Then another person typed in 2 hours ago, I don't even know who you are, but your comment has been removed. I'm not going to let them comments stay on my platform if I don't like it. But the person commented and they said, what did they say? You left the purple group or something. I don't know what it said. And I'm like, what? Huh? Let me tell y'all something. Are you bushwatchers out there? Because obviously you're not a real supporter of Kimmies World. But for you all to be out there making first of all, you calling me messy. You don't know me. You do not know me. I do more good than probably the average person. You don't know me. Messy, I'm far from messy. I'm never in no real mess. The stuff that I'm into is where people take advantage of my kindness. Now, let me tell you something. For those of you all who want to make statements or comments up on my posts, get you a YouTube channel. I suggest you to get you a YouTube channel and learn the rules of YouTube. Because obviously, I assume since you commented under the video I made, the last video I made, and I said I was conflicted about a topic because I wanted to remove the strike. That's something that I wanted to do. I felt good about that, and I still do. Am I entitled to strike someone's video? Absolutely. If they're using my intellectual property, whether messy or not, follow the rules and your video won't get struck, whoever you are. That's all you got to do. Follow the rules. You follow the rules, can't nobody touch you. But because of my kind heart and I am the person that I am, I'm going to remove it. I haven't removed it yet, but I'm going to remove it. Also, it just really kills me. I mean, I don't know, maybe because I got time, I don't feel good. And I'm seeing these negative comments. And it's so crazy how the devil works. They see people trying to do good stuff and you get on here making negative comments. I don't know if these are supporters of someone I may have spoke about this one or what. It had to be a supporter because you wouldn't know who it was. Not my supporter, their supporter. So it had to be that. Man, stay off my page. For real, straight up. Because I'm talking to like-minded people. Viewership just dropped. So thank you for those of you all who just exited the live video because they are not for me. If you're not rocking with Kimmies World for real, I ain't begging nobody to follow me. At all, I'm not. And it ain't for the people that's out there supporting me because I know people out there really rock with Kimmies World. And y'all know I ain't messy. And I know real people for real, know who I really am. Y'all don't know me. So for those 2 people that made those comments, y'all don't know me. That's my daggone problem. I'm too daggone nice. What's up, Keisha? Ask a question. What happened to Jay Leno? Sweet baby, I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm not in the mood to answer your questions. If you're not going to be on here saying nothing nice, please exit yourself off the video before I have to block you. Don't do that. Don't come on here with that. I'm sick. I've been sick since Monday. Well, since Sunday, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But if you really not rocking with me, yeah, I'm sorry. My husband in the bed, he sleep. He done cleaned up today. He sleep. So excuse him snoring. But if you ain't really rocking with me, like, don't do that. Find you something safe to do, for real. Because it's not over here. I put what my experiences. You did, and you said something really, really nice. And for those of y'all, you don't have to agree with me with how I feel or what I do. I understand that. You really don't. But don't get over here calling me names, calling me messy, because I'm far from messy. I ain't the type of, if I was, let me tell y'all something. If I was really messy, I would have aired that girl's stuff all the way out. I ain't that person, man. I'm not about to air her stuff out. That really and truly, and, baby, lay down, I'm loud. Really and truly, anybody that do stuff like that, they childish. Now, that's childish. When somebody confide in you information about, so you got to get up. Oh, y'all, hold on. You ain't got to know all that. But when somebody confide in you personal information about them and y'all happen to fall out, you don't fix your face or your lips to sit there and run and tell their business. That shows that you're not trustworthy. You sit up there and you tell somebody business that have told you personal things. Man, you don't do that. You know what? I'm going to let you stay in here. I'm going to let these little trolls stay in here. But you don't talk about people like that. You don't do that. That's what people want me to do. I'm not going to do that because that's definitely out of my character. Baby, lay down. I'm loud. You don't want my man. It's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, these little feathers on my pillow. Y'all had little feathers, right? That's feathers. Come and clean out the pillow. Anyway, you don't do that. Baby, you know somebody was on here calling me messy.
Tell them they stupid.
I'm not messy, y'all. I'm so not messy. What are you doing for the 4th? Laying in the bed, Keisha. I ain't doing nothing. Caiden and my daughter, they out of town with their grandparents. They at the cabins having them a ball. Caiden went horseback riding. He had a blast. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures once he get back.
I want to tell him shit.
My husband said don't show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all. Some people, I don't care. I'm proud of my baby, child. I'm proud of my baby. I'm happy they up there having a good time. My parents enjoying themselves. I'm definitely going to share the photos of my family. They had a blast, y'all. An absolute blast. I wish I was able to go. But oh well. It is what it is. What's up, Jolanda? Let me see if I can read your last name. Y'all, the words running together. Panacker? I can't even read them. They so tiny. I can't read them. She said, hey, greets from the Netherlands. What time is it? And she laughing. I'm sorry. You're right. People don't know each other, really. We don't. And I just, it's just been so much going on YouTube, y'all. It's so crazy. Like, it's been so much stuff going on YouTube. Moderators, people that have rocked with content creators for a long time, moderators, they getting into it. People dragging other people. Y'all, it's some real hateful and evilness. 2309, 22. Baby, you snoring.
Huh?
You snoring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 11:09. It's 11:09 p.m. Um,
Tell them home.
nah, but we're not doing anything for the 4th. I'm gonna be in the bed. I'm definitely gonna be in the bed. I should. I got up this morning. I wanted some peas so bad, y'all, and some cornbread. I put the ham hocks on, y'all. I was like, oh my God, why did I say I was gonna cook? So I told my husband, I said, he went to the deep freezer and got the peas, put them in the pan. He seasoned them. Then I said, well, I said I was gonna make some cornbread. So I made some homemade cornbread from scratch. I don't use Jiffy. And then he was like, Kim, would you do the chicken, some grilled chicken? I was like, babe, I don't feel good. I had to sit in a chair, y'all. I felt so bad. Then I made some sweet potato. I cut like 3 little ones. Then I just sat in the chair and did it. And then I marinated the chicken. He was like, well, if you finish cooking, I clean up. So I was like, okay. So I cooked grilled chicken, cornbread, peas, some those are crowder peas? No, them purple hull peas, aren't they? Babe, them purple hull peas are is that what they were? I made some purple hull peas and some candy yams. That's what I made. Oh my God, the best cornbreads is my sister in out the box crusties. Really, I never had out of the box crusties. Child, I usually make my cornbread a cup of everything. A cup of meal, a cup of flour. Sometimes I put 1 or 2 eggs in and use buttermilk and a cup of sugar. Yeah, don't judge me. I use a cup of everything, and that cornbread be smashing. And I use oil, just a little bit of oil, and put it in one of those cast iron skillets and get my grease real hot. Pour the hot grease just a little bit over in the cornbread mix. Mix that up. Crust the bottom of the pan. Pour my batter in there. I add a little bit more grease if I don't have enough in there, oil. And then put my cornbread mix in there and let it just like brown on the bottom just a little bit and put it in the oven and cook it. You can smell the corn strongly when you open it. Really? It's called honey cornbread and I eat it like a cake. Oh my God. Really? I never had that before. The box of crusty. Never had that, Keisha. I ain't never had that before. But y'all, it's just so much craziness on YouTube. It really is. I was on somebody live earlier and I was like, dang, you can't trust nobody on YouTube. These people, and I'm telling you, it's so crazy because content creators, and I fall victim to this, you think you can trust people on YouTube, right? Because you think people are genuinely good, or you think, because I have seen this for myself. I'm not going to mention a content creator, but I see this content creator and I thought her moderators, they rock with her, like for real. She got a bunch of them too. And I'm not gonna tell the story about it because y'all will know who she is, and I'm not doing it.
Tell them go to the net.
But one of her moderators, no, more than one, they set up and I'm not saying they wrong, because listen, it's 3 sides to a story. They side, her side, and the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Not 2. Never 2 sides to a story. That truth is in the middle somewhere. 3 sides to a story. So I saw that and see my husband and I are coming to New York on July 21st. Do you have any good suggestions about what we should definitely visit? Y'all going, I'm not from New York, sweetie. Honestly, what I would tell you to do, this what my daughter does. She young. My daughter goes on TikTok anywhere where she go, and she travel everywhere with her job, whatever. When she go to a new city, she go on TikTok and she look like food places. She'll look at the food places on TikTok in that area, like what are the best reviews. She'll even look at like different attractions and stuff like that as well. So I was taking on TikTok and just Google it. Of course, you need to go to Empire State Building, to the Statue of Liberty, like the known places. And since you're in New York, you might as well go to Niagara Falls. You definitely got to go to Niagara Falls. It's not that far away, but you definitely should go there. And like, like the good places like Good Morning America. Isn't it Good Morning America where you can be on TV in the morning times if you get there early enough and stand outside the studio? You can go there. You can go to I don't know all the places in New York. Um what's that park in New York? It's called that gummit. What's the name of that park, y'all, in New York? I can't think of the park. I always believe one is telling the truth. Well, you know what? It's like this, Keisha. It's like when something happens to a person, regardless of the fact, it's their truth. Y'all don't heard Central Park, that's it, Central Park. You can go to Central Park. Um y'all help her out. She from the Netherlands. Did she say she from the Netherlands? Did she say she was from the Netherlands? Where's she from? The Netherlands, yeah. Y'all help her out. How you doing, Chef Matt? Hey, Chef Matt. Y'all excuse my husband. He's snoring and he don't care. He just got off the road this morning. But so Central Park, you can visit that. You can go to the place where 9/11 hit. What was those? The Twin Towers. They made a nice a memorial there as well. There, you can go to the Empire State Building. You can go to the Statue of Liberty. Yep, Statue of Liberty. Of course, Good Morning America. You gotta go to Good Morning America and get on TV, child. New York is way too crowded. I do not visit. Girl, I have only time I went into New York, really and truly, is when I flew into New York, flying over to Germany. That's the only time I flew into LaGuardia Airport. The only time. Ground Zero. Yeah, that's what they call it, Ground Zero. But definitely, what's that young lady's name? Jolanda. Definitely, you got to go to Niagara Falls. You too close to the falls not to go. You got to go to the falls. Oh, yes, Ground Zero is the planning. You definitely got to go to Niagara Falls, girl. You have to go there. And they have boat rides on the falls, too. You got to go there. That's like epic for real. You got to go to Niagara Falls. Times Square. Okay, yeah. There's a zoo, right? Yeah, there is a zoo in New York. What is it called? I don't know the name of that zoo. Just Google it when you get there, girl. Google work over here too, girl. But definitely, you gotta go Chinatown. Oh yeah, Chef Mac. That's a good one. But you gotta go to the falls. You, I don't know. I love stuff like that. I'd rather go to the falls than go to anything in New York because you're too close. Brooklyn Zoo, that's the name of it. Brooklyn. Chef Mac own it. Look at this Miss World Travel. Look at her. She own it, child. She is on it. But y'all, I'm telling you, like these YouTube streets is crazy. And to answer your question, Keisha, I believe it is three sides to a story because the person who telling the story, the Bronx Zoo, Central Park Zoo, okay. The person who's telling the story, like say you got two individuals in a situation. Both of them got their story. Both of their story is truth to them. So that's why I said is that person's truth, the other person's truth, But the truth lie in the middle because it's between the both of them. Because you're gonna see things how you see it. That don't necessarily mean that is right, but that's what you experience. And just because you experience that does not mean that's how the person what am I trying to say? That's how the person made you experience it, if that makes sense. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. Jolanda, girl, you gonna have fun, girl. But like they said, New York is crowded. It's super crowded. But yeah, I definitely believe it's always three. But just because it's my truth doesn't mean it's factual. That's right. It doesn't. And how do you because we as people, we see the truth with our own eyes. So what I say, like say for instance, the situation I was in, the other girl said something, and to her, she may have experienced that. But when you don't have conversations with people as adults, hear me out, y'all, because I'm guilty of this. When you don't have a conversation with an adult, because it's all about having a conversation, learning how to self evaluate, analyze situations, and stop making situations be about you and think about the other person. Take yourself out of it and say, well, how would that person feel if, X, Y, and Z? I agree with three sides. However, when two tell a story, I do believe one is telling facts. I believe that too. I believe that too. But people have to sit down and have conversations. And I believe, like, even in the situation I was in, looking at things retrospect, I think I should have had a conversation with her, but I was upset. I was mad more so than anything because I felt like I was disrespected. I did. And I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear nothing at the end because I was pissed. But if I would have just cooled off for a little bit, sat back, like now I'm calm. I'm cool. Sat back maybe a few days and just sat with it, I would have looked at things differently. And sometimes all it takes is a conversation, and a lot of stuff wouldn't happen. But people, we as people living out this human experience, we take things the wrong freaking way, and it's always because one, we weren't brought up the same way. I'm saying we, as in like people. A lot of y'all was not raised like me. I wasn't raised like y'all. There's cultural differences. There are ethnic differences. All different types of differences, right? So when you brought up differently, you're not going to see the same issue the same. Like you're like it's inevitable. You're not, and especially if, like, say for instance, you got a Jamaican and an American. Although both of y'all black, one of y'all was raised in Jamaica, one of y'all was raised in America. That's totally different. Or you got somebody from the South and you got somebody from the West, like California. Like you meet somebody from Mississippi and you meet somebody from California. Those are totally different. The way Southerners are raised, honey, I done lived in the Midwest. I've never lived in the North, but I lived in the Midwest. I lived in the dirty South. And I have lived in the West. Serious cultural differences. Let me see. What's she saying? I agree. Right, Kimmy. Let's see, girl. I just came through to say you look in there, but child. And my husband sitting over here. Man, my husband. Oh Lord, don't. But I appreciate it, but child, please. Y'all hear that man back there snoring? Oh my Lord. Oh. And not in no but. Oh, you trying to be funny, probably. You probably trying to be funny, Joker. How you gonna be cute in a bunny? Anyway, but I just believe, when you have some some major differences like that. But that doesn't mean people cannot get along. I lived in Azores. Where is that, girl? I lived in the Azores. Girl, what in the world is that word? Azores. What is that? Are you mean Arizona? That ain't no Arizona. Child, I don't know what you talking about. But I mean, it's not to say people cannot get along. People can get along. I was in the military. I was in a melting pot with everybody. And you just had to find a common ground. You had to make it do what it do. Shoot, we was all um soldiers. So that's what made us common. White, black, islands off the really? I ain't know that, girl. Look at you. Wow. You got a daggone story to tell, girl. You just gotta find common ground. And like I said, when I was in the military, man, we made it do what it do. We was all soldiers. We was all from other parts of the world, from Africans to Jamaicans to Haitians to white, black, Chinese, Samoans, everybody. And we found a way to get along, honey. We was all in the struggle together. Yes, my first. Oh, that's right. You was in the military, Keisha. Was you the one who sent me that email about Keisha, was that you? Was that you, Keisha? Because I'm getting confused now. Was that you who sent me the email um about community care and giving me advice? Was that you, Keisha? I'm about sick of the VA too. They make me sick, y'all. Air Force. Oh, you was stationed at Lackland. Girl, I had my baby at Lackland Air Force Base. I had Jazz at Lackland. Sure did. That's when the military at Fort Sam was not delivering babies. Okay, that was you. Okay, Keisha, girl. Child, I meet so many people. I'm sorry, girl. That's right, that was you, Keisha. Okay. All right. But child, Keisha, you know then. You know, honey, child, you gonna get along with people. And I mean, I get what you saying, but people will tell the truth as they see it. Not to say that person is lying. I would never say a person is lying because that's their truth.
Tell him you gotta go.
I can't go to sleep, baby.
No, tell him you gotta go out there. Get
You'll get me.
you. Go.
But I don't have to go. What are you talking about? You sleep. He sleep, y'all. He tired. He woe out. What time you start driving this morning? About 3? Yes, we were like. I'm gonna tell y'all something. My military family, and this is the real deal right here. Even to this day, I'm still close with my military family. Straight up. Straight up. The people I went to basic training with, one girl, we went from basic to AIT to the same duty station. We still cool. My unit that I was in, I don't agree with that respectfully. People lie. People do lie. People do lie. But you know what? Mental illness is real, and maybe they perceived it that way in their own mind. I mean, I agree with you. I definitely agree, but maybe, I don't know. I think I give people the benefit of a doubt. I do. That's probably one of my biggest flaws. I give people the benefit of a doubt, and I shouldn't. I need to be looking with a. I guess that's why I have my family around me to try to protect me. My brother, my my daddy, my mama, my sisters that's on here. Some people on here, like some of y'all really rock with me for real, for real. A lot of y'all send me emails and stuff. That will bite you. Yeah, that's true. It do every single time. And that's why I stay to myself. I'm gonna tell y'all a story when I really start fooling with females. I was in the military and something had happened with the female soldiers. I don't know. Like we used to all hang, all of us females used to hang together. Oh, I know what happened. So it used to be a bunch of us females. We was like in this group, right? And that's what we call them in the military. I'm sorry, we call them females. I don't call them women. So it was a bunch of us in this group, and we all had kids, right? All of us had kids. We was all single parents, whatever, got pregnant in the military. So I think I may have told this before. Um, when we would go out to the club, because San Antonio, big military town. You got Lackland, you got Fort Sam Houston, a lot of clubs, and then you got Austin, Texas too, which ain't too far away. And what was the name of the street? Was it 6th Street, 7th Street? What's that street on Austin in Texas? Anyway, NCO Club, period, girl. I do too. I miss the love of everybody. I do. I wish I would have never gotten out. I wish I would have. I wish I would have retired from the military. Anyway, so I used to hang with these women, whatever. So something had happened. I had a civilian friend. My civilian friend had a baby by a soldier. We was all in like this. We was in the same battalion. All of us in the same battalion. Some of us was in the same company. And so this civilian friend of mine, I'm not going to say her name because, of course, we still friends today. And a bunch of the same people I fell out with, we still friends today. Because you get over stuff like that. So she kept my daughter because on Fort Sam Houston, there was like a year's waiting list for childcare. It's not the same in the civilian world. People are definitely not. No, honey. Civilian world don't play that foolishness. Mm-mm. They don't care. But so the civilian girl who had a baby by the soldier in my unit, who was also so daggone messy. But my best friend that I was telling y'all about, me and her went to basic, AIT, and we got stationed at the same duty station. We still cool today. But she had a baby by this soldier too. Well, the other girl, who had the baby first? Okay, the civilian girl had the baby first. She had her baby first. And then my friend got pregnant by the guy. Okay, so he had 2 babies. Both of them my friends. One of them I've known since basic training. The other one babysat my daughter because we was cool and I needed somebody to babysit her. So she babysat Jazz when Jazz came back home because she was still waiting for a slot to get in the daycare. No. She babysat Jazz until about 4 or 5 months, and my parents had to come get her because civilian girl got a job and she couldn't keep her no more. But anyway, so I was rocking with a civilian girl. She was cool. I knew all her family on holidays. Instead of going back home to be with my family for the holidays, I would be at her family's house because her stepdad was a preacher. He was a sergeant major in the army. Like, they was so cool. Family super loving. But it's crazy. So I had another friend. She was from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We was all cool. My other friend was my baby's godmother. Lord have mercy. So we went out. We went out to a club. And this is when I used to drink, y'all. This is why I stopped drinking. One of the reasons. But we went to this club. Mind you, I could never hold my liquor. Ever. I be the girl who get drunk and be in the back seat laid out. Because I can't drive. I'm drunk. So we went to this club. I had been drinking real bad. So the civilian girl drove my car back on post. I didn't know what happened. Well, they had got into it with my baby's, with Jasmine's godmother. Now, me and her relationship, we cool on Facebook, but it never went back to the friends like we were. So, The civilian girl and my daughter's godmother got into it at the club. I'm drunk. I don't know nothing. Don't know. I'm talking about drunk. Didn't know nothing. They drive back on post. Now, mind you, they in my car because I can't drive because I'm drunk. I'm in the back seat, laid clean out. The civilian girl didn't play the radio. She already knew how to get on post. Her baby daddy was living in the barracks, and so was this other girl. So she got into it with her, came back on post, parked my car around back. I'm laid out, passed out in the back seat, y'all. Gone. I didn't know the story until the next day when they told me. Baby, her and her cousin went inside that barracks and was looking for that girl. They was getting ready to beat her up. I can't even remember what happened. I don't know if they beat her up or I don't know. Next day, I'm off post now. I'm not on post because they in my car. So I'm at the other girl's house, off post. I asked her what happened. She was like, "Girl, let me tell you, blah blah blah." So she tell me blah 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 whatever. Let's see. What are you doing laying down? Anyway, I asked her what happened. So she tell me, I'm like, oh my God, this don't put me in a serious situation. So anyway, so the crew, because we was like the crew, right? Like San Antonio is a good place, but it's also dangerous for soldiers too. It's super dangerous for soldiers. I don't know if it's like that now or had it been like that, Keisha, when you was there. But what? Shorty was in a hospital? Oh my God. Hold up, y'all. The girl who won first place is in a hospital. Hold up. Dang, Shorty was in a hospital. I wonder where she was. She got her Cashapp because she sure liked it. Y'all, she just got out the hospital. That's crazy. I got to get off it. I can't call her. I'm going to have to email her. That's crazy. I wonder what happened to Shorty. What the heck? Hold up, y'all. What the heck happened to her? Hold up, just 1 second, y'all. Hold on. We were never allowed off. Really? Oh, okay. So you was at AIT. Y'all, hold on. Shorty was I'm sorry. I clicked off real quick. Shorty was in a hospital. The girl who won first place, that's crazy. I was wondering, I got she hearted the Cashapp today. I'm sorry, y'all. She hearted the Cashapp today, but I was wondering, why wasn't she responding? What was wrong with her? I just figured she didn't have service. But anyway, so you went to AIT, but anyway, it was some soldiers, I believe, on Lackland. The Air Force and the Army didn't get along when we went clubbing. And it was not a safe area. We had to, that's why we traveled in groups when we traveled. But anyway, I guess they kicked me out of the circle of a trust a little bit because I was rocking with the other chick. She was keeping my baby. I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. So anyway, some stuff had gone on surrounding that whole situation. And I don't know what went on because I ain't no messy person. I don't get in women mess. I don't do that. Not to the extent where if you tell me something, I'm going to run back and tell it. I'm not that girl. You could tell me. Okay, she commented. She said, wait a minute, what Shorty say? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. She said, replay, thanks for the channel. Okay. She got her cash app. I'm about to say, wait a minute now, baby. That was $250. You better got that cash app. Okay, meet the pay. Yes, girl. They kicked me out of Circle of Trust. Baby, we had a whole crew from our unit because it wasn't really safe for us to travel like that. So when we would go out, we would go deep. It'd be 20 of us going out, maybe more than that. I feel a little better when I sit up. I start to feel it. Like the pressure starts to come back. I'm dizzy. So I don't know. That's why I just lay down. But I can't go to sleep today for some reason. But something had went on with the girls. I don't know what it was. But anyway, kind of find out my name was in the middle of everything because of what happened with, I was getting ready to say that girl name. Lord have mercy. I almost said her name, y'all. Because of what happened with the civilian girl. So the girls was hating on me because they was like, well, it was your car. I'm drunk in the back seat. I don't know what y'all was doing. I was drunk, honey. Good and drunk. I don't know nothing. They was like, why you let her drive? Because I was drunk. I'm talking about all this mess had started. And from that day on, I said, I'll never be cool with females for real. So going forward, from that day forward, all my friends was male friends up until I married my husband. I've always had male friends. I never had female friends. I don't do female friends. Because even though males are messy too, they just messy as women. But it's like two dudes, if they fall out with each other, man, they dap it up. All right, man, cool, whatever, boom. They back to normal, but not us women. Ooh, Lord, no. We gonna carry that to the grave, beyond the grave. We be trying to get up in heaven with that same grudge, knowing you ain't going nowhere. You can't, So I had male friends. I learned when I was in the military, don't fool around with these messy females. If you want some information, if you just got to vent to somebody, don't tell no woman. Oh, shucks. My dad on phone. Okay, here we go. And that's a lesson for people on here watching. If you want to vent to somebody, if this ain't somebody you've been rocking with since you was a little bitty baby, like y'all was in Pampers together, man, don't fool with nobody. You better hold that. If you're not willing to repeat what you said, whatever it may be, don't tell it. You better hold it. I'll tell my daughter if I get on here telling some stuff about something I don't never want to repeat it. Or my mama. For real. Y'all better know it. People ain't loyal. They ain't trustworthy. It's like, which one would you want? Would you want loyalty or trust? Which one? My has a best friend since 3 years. That's a good, he got a good friend too. And I tell my daughter all the time, my daughter is in a sorority. She's an AKA. And I used to tell her when she was pledging at Tuskegee, I said, baby girl, those girls ain't your friend. They gonna smile in your face to try to know your business. They'll even try to take your man. Baby, they ain't your friend. If you just want to tell somebody your business, pick up the phone and call me, because I promise you, I'm a secret keeper. I'm not telling you secrets. I don't care if we fall out. I'm not telling your secrets. You tell mine before I tell yours. I'm not telling you secrets. Because that stuff will come back on you. Oh, my God. You doggone right, Keisha. You better call me, pick that phone up, tell me, and leave it there. And she had to learn the hard way. She was like, Mama, how did you know? Because real friends don't move shady. They don't move shady. Real friends forgive you. They don't move shady. When I peep game, somebody moves shady. Oh, that's shady, baby. That's shady behavior. You better watch them. I'm telling you. She be like, oh, Mama, you better know. Why you think Mama don't have female friends? It's shady out here. And I got manipulated. What you say? Tremaine, you talking in your sleep. Sitting up there yapping. And now, my daughter won't even tell guys, because I tell her, if he ain't your husband, don't be telling him all them secrets. Because he might not make the cut, baby. You not married. Don't tell him all those secrets about you so he can sit up there and know everything about you. Keep that Keep that stuff a mystery. Don't be sitting up there telling no man everything. If that's your husband, you tell him. Don't call me. Tell your husband. Don't call me, because I'm out of it then. But no, you better not trust these females. They shady. Lord have mercy, they shady. And that may not mean all females are like that or all people are like that, but it's so many that are. How do you know? Especially if you like me, I'm 47 years old. It's hard to meet a real friend out there. Somebody that's gonna be loyal and true to you. It's slim to none. My daughter goes through the same thing I did. Call white girl, I told white. My hair is like white girls. I play white girls' voices. Child, that's where you gotta be. That's where you gotta be. My daughter had a get together at her apartment, and I'm not saying my daughter rich, but y'all, my daughter does well for herself to be 24. She's in a luxury apartment. She does very well. But so she had a get together. Y'all know my daughter from the South. She cooked. She had her one of her coworkers cooked the ribs, and she made the baked beans, the macaroni. What else did Jav have? She had fruit trays that she made herself. I think and some pasta salad, right? She furnished everything, even the liquor. She furnished everything for everybody. Had the cute little setup. I mean, it was really, really nice. And she had some people show up to her house. I guess she thought it was okay to invite, because they had been at some other get-togethers. But after the party was over, she was going back through Instagram and she was watching their channels. And some of these people were like disrespecting her home by and my daughter got a beautiful home, but disrespecting her home by going through her cabinets. And you could see this through their Instagram, going through her cabinets, spraying stuff in her kitchen, like all types of crazy stuff they was doing. And so she called me and she talked about it. And she was like, Mama, she said, do you know I saw this person and this person doing this in my home? I cannot believe somebody would disrespect me like that. I said, Jazz, how many times I've told you, not that you better than nobody, but you don't be around people that don't have the same stuff as you. She was like, well, I thought they did. Jasmine, I ain't trying to put you up there. You a chemical engineer. I'm not putting, and that's all I'm gonna say. My daughter works as a scientist. She get paid the big bucks. Like, for real, really. And I'm like, you can't have any and everybody at your home. You cannot do that. If people have the same thing as you, they're going to respect your stuff. She said, I thought they came from you thinking and not knowing, that's two different things. Birds of a feather flock together. Don't be having them folks at your home hey, can you fill me in on this story? Baby, you don't have to rewind it. Yeah, Keisha, that's crazy. She was so hurt. I said, that's your fault. You got to know who you invite to your house. You got to know. And you can't be letting other people invite other people to your home. Girl, boo. I be trying to, And here's another thing. Maybe this is my own crazy perception. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe I'm just old. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Can you have, if you're a married woman, can you have single friends? Would you have single friends? Taylor has experienced a ton of yes, that's my daughter. It's insane. It's insane. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the jealousy started when my daughter got to Tuskegee, when she ran from Miss Freshman That's where the jealousy started. And then it was when she was Miss SGA, when she was when she was Miss Tuskegee. Man, she had, you think the hate I'm getting is something? Man, they try to have my daughter expelled from school off a lie. She had some haters. Man, them daggone girls couldn't stand her. The way Tuskegee has it is, the girls, instead of just having, like, I like the way Jackson State have their misses, because whoever win the misses is the winner. She don't have no runner-ups. Like, Jasmine won Miss Tuskegee. The other two girls who was running against her was on her court, right? Which means, you know, they're gonna have some animosity. I think, was one of them an AKA? Yup. Baby, you snoring real bad. For real. Babe. Babe, you snoring real bad. I can. Oh, you slobbing?
I've been doing a lot of work, man.
I know it's been hot out there. But it was a lot of jealousy on my daughter court. And she would have to pick their dresses and stuff for their little game days or whatever they would have. And a girl, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. And she was like, Mama, you think you're going through some stuff? I'm going through some stuff. I went through some stuff. You ain't going through nothing. Crazy. What's up, Deborah Timms? How you doing? But the hate is real. Like, my daughter, she was getting ready to go on vacation with some girls. I said, girl, you better not. You don't know them girls. You don't go out the country with nobody you don't know. I learned, let me tell y'all something. This some old crazy stuff. So, about 3 years ago, I went to Miami with this girl. We was in the same company, as far as health and wellness company, and we was going to Miami. She was cool and everything. Me and her used to work out together on live. And I could talk about this story because I talked about it live then. So I'm not saying nothing that has never been said. I ain't airing out nobody dirty laundry. It's already online. But she drive down from Tennessee and she picked me up. And I paid for the gas. Did I pay for the gas going? I did. I paid for the gas going to Miami, and she was supposed to pay for the gas coming back. I told Taylor they would invite you and set you up. Trust no. Girl, what you say? Bump setting you up, they'll do like that. What's that one girl that they took her to that place in Mexico and unalived her, beat that girl to death? What was her name? And that's why I told my daughter, if I'm not going with you, go by yourself. Don't go with no woman. Don't go with no female. They be plotting and hating on you. But anyway, so I go on this Miami trip with this girl. She come down. I really did not know her. We worked out online. I didn't know her. We was in the same health and wellness company, filed up under the same, we had the same sponsor or whatever. I'm thinking she cool. Should have been listening to my husband saying that. I came back with COVID then. Should listen to my husband. Babe, I went to Miami. Got down there. We drove all night. Getting ready to check into the hotel. I promise y'all. Into a luxury hotel. Really, really nice hotel. Somewhere down there on Miami Beach. I can't even remember the name of the hotel. Child, who? Oh. We get down there. We getting ready to check in. I'm thinking the girl had made reservations to the room, y'all. I watched those True Lifetime movies. The best friend invited her out, and they set her up permanent. Girl, let me tell y'all this story, though. This is why I said I will travel with no one. If I can't get no room by myself or get to where I'm going by myself, I ain't going with you. You ain't set me up. You ain't leave me nowhere, none of that. But I'm thinking, stupid. That's what I was doing, stupid. Child, we get down there to the hotel. I give the lady the name, getting ready, because I was like, you can go ahead and check in. I could pay my portion for the room. She was like, nah, you go ahead and do. No, I know what happened. I'm telling the story all wrong. So when we get to Miami, I said, call the hotel to see if we can check in early. That's what it was. I said, call the hotel, because she made the reservations. Call the hotel, make sure we can check in early. Girl, she calling. We at an Office Max or someplace getting these little things printed out. Because we went down there for that Stormy Wellington conference. The Girl Hold My Hand conference. We went down there for that. Child, she was like, they don't have no record of the reservation. They don't have no record of the who? And it's during spring break time. Do what now? I said, let me call them. I called them, whatever. She was like, man, we don't have any record of a reservation. I was like, did you not reserve a room? Like, we just drove all night. We didn't get a hotel room. What? So she was like, they gonna get it together. They gonna get it together. And I think I called and they was like, we don't have any reservations for the room. Nobody reserved a room, but you can go ahead and book one now. And I was like, you know what? I'm around the corner from the hotel. We coming. I get to the hotel, y'all. I'm getting ready to, so they got a room. It's in Miami. Y'all know it's high. Really high. I'm telling the girl, okay, you got to pay me so-and-so amount for the room. Girl, wasn't no confirmation number. I don't know. She ain't had no confirmation number. Let me bump the number. Listen to this. So so I'm like, you gonna cash at me the money so I can pay for the room, whatever. She was like, I ain't got no money. I'm not lying. I swear to God, I ain't lying. You go on my Facebook, go all the way down to 2020, right before that COVID diagnosis. And you gonna see, she ain't got no money. I am pissed. I am at the verge of getting a flight and leaving that heifer down there in Miami. I'm gonna get a flight, come back home. Bump that. I got enough money to get back home. I don't care if you get back home. I'm mad you done got me all the way down in Miami and you ain't got no money for your portion of the room. What I'm supposed to pay for you? Baby, I done called up everybody. I'm mad. Ooh, you talking about somebody mad? She was like, I'm supposed to get my check. Wait a minute. So-and-so gonna send me some money. So you better get something or I'm leaving. I'm leaving Miami. I will catch an Uber to the airport and I'm gone. She was like, no. This heifer ain't had no money. But I promise to God, she better be glad. Y'all, this ain't even the worst part about it. You can't trust no female. Oh my God. So anyway, I said, you know what? You better be glad I got some money. You better be glad I'm forward thinking and I ain't come down here broke. I got enough money to pay for the room, but okay, she received it. I worked hard all 30 days in summer. Okay, Lord, shoot, shorty scared me for a minute. Who got the $250? So anyway, she said, she was like, I'm gonna pay you back. So-and-so gonna send me, whatever. Just make sure before we leave this trip, I got my daggone money. Cause I promise you, I'll be gone. Straight up. So anyway, I paid for it. I definitely paid for the room. And I think either by that night, she had cash at me the money, but I was still mad because I'm thinking about the principle. You just can't. And I was wondering, like, every time we would stop at a gas station to get gas, I was like, you gonna get something to eat? She would never get nothing to eat. And I was like, I kept thinking, I hope she got some money. I know it. I can't pay for her. So anyway, the whole time we were there, I knew she did not have no money. And I was pissed y'all. To say the least. I was pissed. And then, so me and her shared a hotel room. The whole time we was in the hotel room, she was cleaning. Like, she brought her Clorox wipes and everything. I'm like, dang, she clean. Why she clean so much? Baby, by the time I got home, we got back. It had to be on that Monday. Child, I was sick. I'm thinking it's sinus. Baby, this when COVID first was get crack-a-lacking around this time. About 2 days, I'm running fever. I'm like, what? This ain't no sinus. Had a bad headache. Went to the doctor. COVID test come back negative. By the time I tested again, because I was just sick. I got tested again on that Thursday. It came up positive. And by that time, nobody in the house was sick. I'm masking up and everything. I was like, the only place I could have got this from was from that girl. Because she was sick. And when we got back, she was even more sick. So she was sick when we went down there. You talking about somebody was mad? I was so mad. My husband, I told you don't be going down there to Miami, but you don't want to listen. You want to be nice. He tell me every time. I told you ain't know that girl. That girl that came all the way down here and gave you COVID. Now you're sick, and then I ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks. Crazy, y'all. I got some stories, man, for real. And this stuff happened for real. And I straight blasted her on live, went live on my Facebook and everything. I was so daggone mad. I wanted to sue her. I wanted to go get me an attorney because I had these extensive medical bills because of COVID. And this heifer knew she had COVID. And it came out later she knew she had COVID. And you went on that trip with me. That's why you was clean the whole time. Girl, I was so daggone mad. It took me a long time to forgive her. Because not only we went to Miami and we get down there, you ain't had no money. You sent me back with a gift with COVID. And I wasn't even vaccinated. And I have been so careful going forward. I mean, prior to me getting COVID, I was so careful. I wouldn't go nowhere. But I figured I'm in the room with her. I kept asking her, you not sick? She ain't sick. She was sick. She had COVID and knew she had COVID because she went and got a COVID test before we left because she was sick. And I ain't know that. I ain't know that till after the fact. Crazy. I'm telling you, you can't trust women. You grew up with somebody, that's different. But you can't trust them. I'm so daggone gullible. I wouldn't listen to my husband then, but dadgummit, I'm going to listen to him going forward. Ain't going to be nobody else. It ain't even worth it, y'all. My heart, I'm too giving, too nice of a person, but when you cross me, baby, I open up the floodgates of HELL for real, because I be mad then. And that'd be wrong, because I shouldn't be going off on people like that. Huh? What you say? Baby, you can't. You on camera. He don't care. Well, I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I got to find out what's going on with Shorty and why was she in the hospital. I still care about people, though. I really do. I care about people. But as far as being having best friends and sharing stuff that I won't share with nobody else, I won't do that. But I share stuff with y'all because everything I tell y'all I've told before on social media platforms. So these ain't secrets. I do let y'all into my personal space. Y'all in the bed with me now. Lord have mercy. And normally I don't go live from the bed, but I just don't feel well. I do. Coco, you gotta use the bathroom? Coco. She's quiet. Yep. So what y'all doing for the... Uh-oh. Bless you. Child, don't feel sorry for me. Learn from my experiences. Don't feel sorry for me. No. Don't help me. Now, what they say? Don't help me. Help the bear. Don't help me. Help them. Don't bless me. Bless the bear. Because I need to learn better. That's what I need to do. But what y'all doing from the 4th? I ain't doing nothing, y'all. Nothing. We on an excessive heat warning. It's hot. The dog don't even want to go outside to use the bathroom. She go to the door, stick her nose out there. She like, Thank God she know how to use the bathroom on the pad. When it get too hot, I don't let her. I open the door for her to go out. She like, I'm not going out there. You go. She'll use it on her pad though, and she taught herself that. Other than that, And I got her crated right now, so she. Coco, you gotta use the bathroom? Huh? You wanna go outside? I'm from Denmark. Here is cold. Really, girl, it is hot. It's probably 103 degrees right now, no lie. Or 107. It's hot. And the humidity probably at 50-some%. It's hot. But Denmark gets cold. But you probably would enjoy the heat if you was here. Yeah. What y'all doing for the 4th? It's in the middle of the week. What can you do? I ain't going to no fireworks show. I see that so many. If Caiden was here, which he may come back tomorrow night. I don't know. I doubt it. Okay. I gotta get up, y'all. Coco crying. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see that. Oh boy. Let me get this stuff. All right, Coco, I'm coming. Hold on. You ready to go outside? Huh? I'm coming. Oh, see, when I stand up, my head gets to hurting. God dang. Oh, I feel like I'm going to fall down. I'm dizzy. God. Oh, y'all. What she say? I know. Used to live in the U.S. Well, I notice your honesty. Here, sweet dreams. It's like here. All right. Thank you, Sarah. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Oh. Let me get Coco out. Y'all see Coco. I'm going to flip the camera. I have her covered down here. You ready to come out? You come out. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on. You want to go outside? Oh. God almighty. Oh. See, this is why I be in bed. Oh. I'm about to fall down. Oh. You want to go outside? Go. Y'all, she ain't moving. Go on out there. Come on. Let's go. Oh, it's so hot. Oh. Like an oven out here. Don't run off too far. Break. Good girl. When you finish, you come on back in here. Don't be out there running, fall out. She already in the house. Coco ain't playing. Coco like, it's too hot. All right, y'all. Oh, gone it. Put on my face. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here. I can't tolerate standing up. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Stop all that. Whew. I'll talk to y'all later. I don't know if I'll be on here tomorrow. If I do come on, it's just to tell y'all happy 4th. But I'm not going to waste y'all time. And it'll be early in the morning because I know everybody going to be doing stuff tomorrow. We're not. It's too hot. Ain't nobody barbecuing nothing. You go outside in this, you're going to get barbecued. It is hot. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Y'all stay safe. Drink responsibly. Don't be drinking and driving out there, y'all. It ain't worth it. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.